Hi, I'm Dr. Jerry, and I focus on how endocrine disruptors can disrupt your health. Today I'm going to answer a question many of you asked me, and that is, what percentage of weight gain is due to environmental obesogens? So unfortunately, it's not possible to really answer that question. We do know that obesity is both genetics and environmental. It's a very complex disease. With regard to genetics, people are very different, but in average, genetics only accounts for 15 to 20%. And even more importantly, the increase in weight gain and obesity over the last 50 to 70 years is not due to anything related to genetics. It's all related to environment. And if we look at environment, it can be stress, sleep, environmental chemicals, the obesogens, and diet. So if we look at diet, say, well, obviously diet plays a big part in weight gain. Certainly it does. But guess what? Diet also contains environmental obesogens. So if you have ultra-processed food in your diet, and many of us have an up to 70% ultra-processed food makes you eat more because it affects your emotional and addictive part of the brain. So you eat when you're not hungry. And in addition, it contains a lot of obesogens, the major obesogens like BPA, phthalates, perfluorinated chemicals, and parabens. But even more than that, it contains obesogens like food additives, food coloring, antioxidants, emulsifiers, all kinds of additives that you see in ultra-processed foods are also obesogens. That's why it's not possible to say what percentage of weight gain is due just to diet, because diet contains a significant part also of endocrine disrupting chemicals. So what I thought I would do is end this section on obesity by giving you my opinion, knowing full well that I'm not a clinician or a nutritionist, but giving you my opinion on how to lose weight. So one thing we know is it really doesn't matter what kind of diet you go on. There's clinical data that shows 4 different diets, you lose the same amount of weight. It just depends on the calorie intake. So find something that you can live with a long time, and then start with that and try to do somewhere between 12 and 1500 calories a day so that you will lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. Now, the key thing here is also to get rid of all of these ultra-processed foods. I just told you that they fight against weight loss, and they contain all of these obesogenic chemicals that also fight against weight loss. So get rid of as many of those as you can, all the canned foods and the snacks and the sugary drinks. Then if you're really serious, go ahead and modify your lifestyle to reduce exposure to endocrine disrupting chemicals by modifying your personal care products and your home products. The combination of all of those should give you the best chance to lose weight without having to go to using drugs. So, good luck.